and welcome to Clash Course Obama's History.
Obama style.
Wait, what are you reading?
I'm just thinking about our presidents and, how much they did for us. And I'm just
Wait a
wondering.
second, what? Is that our 44th president, Barack Obama?
Is it?
Wow! President Barack Obama is our 44th president and was our first African American president. He was inaugurated on January 20th, 2009. He was born to a black Kenyan father and a white American mother on August 4th, 1961. He lived in Hawaii for most of his early life, but later left the state to go to Columbia University and Harvard Law School. Later, when he was working in Chicago as a commentary organizer, that's where he met, you know who it is, Sarah. That's right, it's Michelle Obama, but at the time, her name was Michelle Robinson. They later got married in 1992. After he graduated from Harvard Law School, he worked as a civil rights lawyer. And later they had their two kids, Malia, who was born in 1998, and Sasha, who was born in 2001.
I'm back. And I'm here to talk about Obama and politics. Now, Obama began politics in Illinois, and it was because of his advocacy work. He ran for a seat in the Illinois State Senate, and he did it as a Democrat. And guess what? He won! And then, during this time, he drafted legislation on ethics, health services programs, stuff for the poor, and these things for the poor consisted of early childhood care services, and he did stuff like early income tax credit. Now, later on, he decided that he was going to become the chairman of the Illinois State Senate's Health and Human Services Committee. In 2000, though, he made an unsuccessful Democratic primary run for the U.S. House of Representatives. But even though that happened, that didn't bring him down. Later on, he ran for the U.S. Senate, and he won 52% of the vote. But what he did make history for was in August 2004, when he later did run again for the U.S. Senate. And guess what? He won against Alan Keyes, and he became the third African American to become part of the U.S. Senate.
And now on to President Obama's first term as president. He announced that he would be running for president in February of 2007 and locked into a tight battle against former President Bill Clinton's wife, Hillary Clinton.
Our future president.
They don't know that yet.
What do you mean? That makes no sense. The world is coming to an end. I tell you so.
However, on June 3rd, 2008, the Democratic Party officially announced Barack Obama as their candidate for president. He locked heads and went opposed by, you know who it is, Tiana. That's right, John McCain. John McCain was the Republican nominee. However, Obama won with a 52.9% lead over John McCain's 45.7% lead. His vice president happened to be
What? I can do it. You're fighting.
His future vice president was Joe Biden. When President Barack Obama became president, he inherited global economic recessions, 2 foreign wars, and the lowest international favorability the United States had ever seen. But he campaigned for financial reform, for alternative energy, and for education and healthcare reform. During his first 100 days as president, he cut taxes for working families and also enlisted in the Affordable Care Act, which provided healthcare reform and helped to soothe the overgrown budget. Although this met with a lot of opposition, as many thought that government spending should go somewhere else. He also started the Budget Control Act, which tried to rein in government spending. He also created the Don't Ask, Don't Tell Act.
You don't ask, I don't tell. You see, this had to deal with the openly gay troops in the military, and it made it easier for them to be openly gay. A lot of people had to get used to that. And the person to fight for them, you know who it is, Tiana. That's right, Barack Obama.
He is also part of finding and killing Osama bin Laden.
Wait, hold on. Osama bin Laden's not dead. He is in an island, technically on an island, with two.
Oh my gosh, I heard that same thing. I heard he was sipping pina coladas in
Your
Hawaii.
facts are wrong.
Oh my goodness, wait, what?
Your facts are wrong. Wait, I'm getting a message. Oh God, our
What?
Cut. We're gonna bring
what?
it back.
What? Move on to the second term.
Okay, so in Obama's second term, he was opposed by Mitt Romney. Who names their child Mitt? But Obama, he won. You know how much it is, Sarah.
That's right, with a 60% electoral vote.
And then Obama had to deal with some very tough things, such as the Sandy Hook Elementary shooting. He then afterwards went up and he just brought everyone together and made it seem as though the United States was still going to be able to get through this. Obama then defended the NSA program, and he helped, by defending this program, stop roughly 50 threats. In July, he made history by joining George W. Bush in Africa to commemorate the 15th anniversary of Osama bin Laden's first attack. Later in that month, he spoke out about Trayvon Martin's murder trial, and he helped the black people as a whole then be able to move on from this total tragedy that had happened. He then made diplomatic strides with Iran and spoke with Iranian President Hassan Rouhani about Iran's nuclear program. In October 13, there was a little bit of problems with the 16-day shutdown on the federal government caused by dispute over the federal budget. Then he had to deal with foreign crises, dealing with German Chancellor Angela Merkel and the fact that the U.S. National Security Agency kind of peeked in on his phone calls. To me, I think that we should be peeking on the phone calls. I'm just saying. But on March 2014, in an effort to provide relief for the Ukrainians following the 2014 Ukrainian Revolution, Obama ordered a round of sanctions targeting individuals and businesses considered by the U.S. government to be Ukrainian agitators. Now, you could talk about September 2014.
So, in September 2014, Obama led an attack against the Islamic State, also known as ISIS or ISIL. What are you doing?
ISIS is here.
ISIS is not here. What? We're just talking about them.
Hey. Okay.
Alright. Well, later on in November of 2014, the Senate changed to be Republican, which gave a challenge to Obama, and Democrats lost the majority.
Well, after this loss in December 2014, Obama tried to deal with the diplomatic relations with Cuba.
He's trying to lift the U.S. economic embargo. However, only Congress has the power to do that.
And since Congress is now run mostly by Republicans, it's going to be really tough for that to happen. Okay, you can start. Now it's time for the historical document.
Mystery document.
Now what happens is Sarah's going to read a document and I have to guess it. If I am right, I win. If I'm wrong, she gets the smack.
So, tale in the future. Good luck.
May the force be with you.
Alright, so
Let us begin.
my fellow citizens, I stand here today humbled by the task before us, grateful for the trust you bestowed, mindful of the sacrifices borne by our ancestors. I thank President Bush for his service to our nation, as well as the generosity and cooperation he has shown throughout this transition. 44 Americans have now taken the presidential oath. The words have been spoken during rising tides of prosperity and still waters of peace. Yet every so often the oath is taken amidst gathering clouds and raging storms. At these moments, America is carried on not simply because of the skill or vision of those in high office, but because we the people have remained faithful to the ideals of our forebears and true to our founding documents.
Okay, so he referenced to George Bush. George Bush?
George Bush.
George Bush. And so this means that this had to have happened.
Alright, I feel like
in the
everybody knows who it is. Okay, if you guys are in our APUSH class, go ahead and take a guess right now. We'll give you
I
like
thought
10
I
seconds.
was guessing. What is going on?
You'll still get to guess.
No, I won't. Now, okay. I'm thinking. Oh, I know exactly who it is. Oh, I got it. Okay, all right. So he's referencing to George Bush, right?
That is true.
So it is George H.W. Bush.
You do?
Wait, no, I'm wrong.
I'm sorry, Miss Wood.
I'm wrong. Hold on. No.
You do realize George H.W. Bush became before George Bush?
So that's what he referenced.
All right. Okay, no. I'll give you another chance. Tion, in the future, hopefully you have your brains by now. Just putting that out there.
It's Obama. I got it.
Ding, 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 ding. Well, thanks, guys, for taking part in our AP US History Clash Course, Obama's History.
Make sure you know your history, because it just might be you one day. So
America.
My phone's about
We're
to
here
die.
today to discuss the issues of Iraq and hip hop music.